Ever wondered how Toronto became a bustling hub for tech startups? Well, it's a fascinating tale of ingenuity, innovation, and a city's drive to become a global tech powerhouse. Our story begins in the late 90s, when the first tech startups in Toronto started to sprout. These were the pioneers, the trailblazers who dared to venture into the unknown, fueled by a desire to create and innovate. From software development to digital marketing, these startups began to shape Toronto's tech landscape. But they didn't do it alone. The government and local universities played a pivotal role in fostering this emerging tech ecosystem. The government initiated technology-friendly policies, incentivizing businesses to set up shop in the city. Meanwhile, universities provided the much-needed brainpower, churning out graduates armed with the latest tech skills and a hunger to make their mark. Toronto's tech startup scene was also influenced by global trends. The rise of the digital economy, advancements in technology, and the growing demand for tech solutions spurred the city's tech entrepreneurs to create innovative products and services. They saw the potential of the digital age and seized the opportunity to make Toronto a tech startup city. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. Like any journey, there were challenges to overcome. The early startup scene was fraught with uncertainty, with many startups struggling to secure funding. But the resilience of these tech entrepreneurs shone through. They navigated the stormy seas of the startup world, learned from their failures, and continued to push forward. And so, Toronto's tech startup scene began to gain momentum. More startups emerged, each one bringing new ideas and innovation to the table. The city started to buzz with the energy of a burgeoning tech hub, attracting talent and investment from across the globe. So the stage was set, and Toronto was ready to step into the limelight as a tech startup city. But this was just the beginning. The real growth was still to come. And that's a story for another scene. From its humble beginnings, Toronto's tech scene began to grow at an astonishing rate. This city, known for its diversity and vibrancy, started to buzz with a new kind of energy, an energy fueled by innovation and possibility. The tech startup scene in Toronto began to expand rapidly. Every day, more and more bright minds were drawn to the city, eager to be a part of its burgeoning tech ecosystem. Entrepreneurs, developers, designers, they all flocked to Toronto, their heads filled with ideas and their hearts filled with hope. The number of startups in the city began to multiply. From software development to artificial intelligence, from fintech to health tech, startups in every possible tech sector started to sprout up across the city. This wasn't just a growth spurt, this was a tech revolution, and it was happening right here in Toronto. With the increase in startups came an expansion of the tech workforce. Jobs in the tech sector started to grow in number, offering opportunities for both local talent and skilled professionals from around the globe. The city began to hum with the sound of coding marathons, design sprints, and product launches. Toronto was transforming into a tech powerhouse. But it wasn't just the local talent that was driving this growth. The city started to attract significant international attention and investment. Venture capitalists and angel investors from all corners of the world began to see the potential in Toronto's tech scene. They brought with them not just capital, but also invaluable expertise and connections, further fueling the growth of the tech ecosystem. And so, Toronto's tech scene continued to grow faster and stronger, driven by a combination of local talent, international investment, and a spirit of innovation. The city was no longer just a place to live and work. It was a place to innovate, to create, and to disrupt. With such explosive growth, Toronto quickly caught the attention of investors from around the world. A city once known for its cultural diversity was now also known for its tech diversity, and this was just the beginning. The best, as they say, is yet to come. Investors play a vital role in the evolution of the tech startup scene. But what exactly is their impact in Toronto? Well, let's think of the tech startup scene as a garden. The startups are the seeds, full of potential, and the investors are like the gardeners, nurturing those seeds so they can grow and flourish. It's a symbiotic relationship, where both parties need each other to thrive. In Toronto, the gardeners have been very active. Over the past few years, there's been a significant influx of venture capital into the city's tech scene. This capital doesn't just come from local investors either. International investors have been setting their sights on Toronto too, recognizing the city's potential as a global tech hub. But what types of startups are attracting this investment? Well, there's quite a variety. From artificial intelligence to fintech, health tech to clean tech, Toronto's tech scene is diverse and innovative. That diversity is part of what makes it so attractive to investors. They see a city full of opportunity with startups that are pushing boundaries and breaking new ground. Let's talk about some notable investments. Take a company like Wattpad, a storytelling platform that started right here in Toronto. In 2020, it secured a significant investment from a US-based venture capital firm. This investment helped Wattpad expand its global reach and continue its growth trajectory. Then there's Wealthsimple, a Toronto-based fintech company that has attracted considerable investment, including a substantial funding round in 2021. These are just a couple of examples, but they underscore a key point. Investors are not just passive participants in Toronto's tech scene. They're active contributors, helping to shape the direction and pace of its growth. Investors have certainly left their mark on Toronto's tech scene, fueling its growth and shaping its future. Their role is crucial, and as more capital continues to flow into the city, it will be exciting to see what new innovations and successes emerge from this thriving tech garden. Fast forward to today, where does Toronto stand in the global tech startup scene? Well, the answer is quite impressively. Toronto has emerged as a vibrant, diverse, and growing tech hub, one that plays a significant role on the global stage. In fact, it's now ranked among the top 20 tech hubs worldwide, according to a recent report by the Global Startup Ecosystem Ranking. What makes Toronto's tech scene especially unique is its diversity. The startups here span a wide range of sectors, from AI and fintech to health tech and clean tech, reflecting the city's innovative spirit and its ability to adapt to changing market dynamics. This diversity has been one of Toronto's key strengths, attracting both local and international talent and investors. But it's not all rosy. Like any other tech hub, Toronto has its share of challenges. The city has to grapple with issues such as affordable housing for its tech workforce and competition from other global tech hubs. But despite these hurdles, the city's tech scene has shown remarkable resilience and growth. Now let's shift our gaze to the future. What lies ahead for Toronto's tech scene? Well, the prospects look promising. The city is poised to ride the wave of emerging tech trends such as artificial intelligence, machine learning, and blockchain. These technologies are expected to drive the next wave of innovation and growth in the city's tech scene. Moreover, the city's robust ecosystem of investors, accelerators, and incubators is set to continue supporting its tech startups. The recent influx of venture capital funding, with several startups securing multi-million-dollar investments, is a testament to the city's potential. In addition, Toronto's tech scene is likely to benefit from the city's strong focus on sustainability and social impact. As more and more startups align their business models with these values, they are set to attract both customers and investors who prioritize sustainability and social responsibility. Toronto's tech scene has come a long way, and its future looks even brighter. The city is well positioned to continue its upward trajectory, driving innovation, creating jobs, and contributing to the global tech landscape. So what have we learned about Toronto's tech startup scene? Well, quite a lot actually. Let's take a moment to reflect on the key points we've discussed. The tech startup scene in Toronto didn't just appear overnight. It's been a journey, a steady climb from humble beginnings to the vibrant, thriving hub we see today. In the last 3 years alone, we've seen an explosion of innovation, with startups sprouting in every corner of the city, each one armed with fresh ideas and the ambition to change the world. But these startups didn't grow in isolation. They were nurtured by a robust support system, a network of angel investors and venture capitalists who saw potential in these budding businesses and decided to invest their resources. From seed funding to Series A, B, C, and beyond, these investors have played a crucial role in shaping Toronto's tech scene. Their investment has not only provided financial support, but also lent credibility to these startups, attracting more talent and resources. And the current scenario is nothing short of exciting. Toronto's tech scene is abuzz with activity, with startups in sectors as diverse as AI, fintech, health tech, and more. These startups are not just surviving, they are thriving, contributing to the city's economy and creating jobs. But what about the future? Well, if the past and present are any indication, the future looks promising. With a continuous influx of investment and a culture of innovation, Toronto's tech scene is poised for exponential growth. The city's ability to attract global talent and its reputation as a place where ideas can flourish are only expected to enhance its appeal to startups and investors alike. Toronto's tech startup scene is a testament to the city's innovation, resilience, and potential. And with investors continuing to show interest, the sky is the limit for Toronto's tech startups. So whether you're an entrepreneur looking for the next big thing or an investor seeking a promising venture, keep an eye on Toronto. The best is yet to come.